these are special reading forecasts for January to July of 2019, and they focus on love and relationships. Now, a little bit of background into why I'm doing these readings. Being a Libran, obviously this is important, isn't it? But I always look ahead in the year. I look at astrological alignments, I read astrologers, I watch other tarot and oracle readers just to see what their take is on the year ahead, see maybe they've got something more interesting, usually do, or a varied view to what I have, kind of to get an overview of the general feeling, because everyone's going to be picking up on the big energies. And where relationships were concerned for this year, especially for Libra, because obviously that's where I would focus, in my own readings or looking ahead to the year, there just wasn't enough. I felt like I needed more. It was a little bit, I don't know, there just wasn't enough information. So I decided I'm going to just for the first 6 months of the year, because the whole year just focusing on love can be a little bit far ahead. You know, if I tell you you're only going to meet someone at the end of the year, it's not really going to mean much to you right now. So this is for the first 6 months of the year. And then come July, I will do the next 6 months of the year. But it's going to focus on love and relationships. The teacups, and you can see a whole selection of cards for the first 6 months of the year. If you'd like a personal private reading, especially those soulmate or twin flame readings, they are absolutely incredible. They give you all the information about your partner, how, when, where you'll meet them, what they'll be like, what the relationship will be like, the whole lot. Then you can just go to the website. The link will be in the description box below. You can purchase or order your reading there. Aries, we're going to have a look at your teacup first and the symbols that are in the teacup. If you see something which I don't mention, it could be pertinent to your life story, please comment in the comment box below and I'll tell you what it means. Your reading for January to July for your love and relationships is particularly interesting in that there's a very clear story here. It's going to apply to many of you. Obviously, for some of you, there may be elements that apply to you and others that don't. But like I said, it's a very clear story. If I look in your teacup, I see an arrow, I see a key, I see a tree, I see an arrow, and I see a V. The arrow points to the tree, which says, an arrow means, and you've got the arrow in your tea leaf cards as well, you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. The tree is normally about either, look, in this case, I feel you have had muddled thinking, possibly up to this point, where relationships are concerned. I will discuss this a little more towards the rest of your reading, but for now, let's just leave it at that. You're also going to overcome problems successfully. I think the problem is the thinking, and there might be aspects of relationships that have been causing you problems. Finally, you get victory though. You arrive at a point in relationships that you were hoping for. If I look at your tea leaf cards, you get the carriage, a journey either physical or mental, and as I said, you get the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Now, you look at your romance angel cards and you get wedding. This situation involves marriage and trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. For many of you, if not all of you, this was about a committed partnership or relationship, and is going to be about a committed partnership or relationship. You have either come out of one recently or not all that long ago, and you're going to find yourself heading into another one soon. Or you are still in a committed partnership or relationship. Now, trust is at the bottom of the whole story here. Those of you in committed partnerships or relationships, trust that the relationship is fine. It's headed in the right direction. You are on a journey which you have to trust where it is going to be taking you. For those of you looking for partnerships and relationship, pretty much the same applies. You've had a bit of a dodgy experience with relationships. You could have been married, you could now be divorced, you could be separated. One of those things, you had a committed partnership or relationship and it was not that great, but it is sitting in your psyche, it's sitting in your memory. You now have to trust that the way forward is very different to what has happened. You're on a different journey now and you are on the road to success. And you have to trust every step of the way because there's someone new coming in, and this person you are probably going to be marrying or have a very deep commitment to them. Now, what is extra interesting here are your 2 tarot cards, because you get the 2 of Fire and the 9 of Earth. In this particular tarot deck, the 2 of Fire speaks about collaborative power or energy. Now, what is very interesting is Aries is the sign that operates on their own. They are on the opposite axis of the astrology wheel to Libra. Libra is us and we, and Aries is me. Now, Aries is about, they are the trailblazers, so it needs to be about them. You need to consider yourself first. Now you're going to be experiencing and learning, and it's already begun for you, that by collaborating with somebody and combining your powers, you can get that much further. You will meet someone, or you are already with somebody, where you're going to find that the 2 of you together are better off, can accomplish more, can get more done, can go more places than 2 separate people. Now, you might not have experienced this before if you are now a single Arian looking for a relationship. You might have experienced the opposite, but you're about to find out that you can actually collaborate with someone, you can be in a relationship with someone, that actually your combined power works better than if you work separately. It's a big sort of experience coming for you, Aries. Now, that 9 of Earth says you've also discovered, those of you in relationships, those of you looking for relationships, quite a big learning curve about what is more important in life is your connections and not what you have. We'll all get to learn that eventually, but you've now particularly learned that lesson. You're going to learn it in your existing relationship if you have one. If you've just gone through divorce, separation, whatever. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.